Why do you want to read Kaliyuga?
Because Azmi reads it.
Because I want to know which book keeps Azmi from gossiping with me.
Because I want to read what Azmi is reading.
Because I want to know what she's up to.
Because Azmi looks hooked on the book.
क्योंकि Azmi पढ़ती रहती है.
देख
Hi my amazing audience, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Azmi and you're watching Writers Literary. Let's talk about books. So here I am reviewing a book which I have dedicated a lot of time to, taken my sweet time reading it. Almost about 2 months I've spent while reading this book because it was so much for me. It was so hectic and at the same time so intriguing. So without any further ado, I will tell you the book. The book is Kaliyuga by Harsheath Chauhan, and let me tell you guys a thing, this book is a lot. Like, my review of this book has to be chaotic because there is so much I want to tell you guys, like so many details I want to tell you, but at the same time if I tell you those things I will give you spoilers and I don't want to do that because I don't want to ruin a really good book for you. So it is your duty to go and read it. And before I go further in the video, I would like to tell you guys the blurb so you get an idea of what the story is about. So here we go. 1999, Lord Vishnu grants a mysterious vision to a suicidal child. 2012, a futuristic AI contracts a drug-addicted professor. 2017, an ancient being in hiding falls prey to bloodlust. This group of mysterious misfits band together to forge Gautam Yadav into the Kalki avatar. But things get tricky when the enigmatic Converity shows up, claiming that Gautam is not who they think he is. As Gautam grapples with his new reality, he must embark on a perilous journey to Swapnalok, a realm where time and space work unfathomably. But even as he owns his skills, his enemies always seem to be one step ahead. Will Gautam complete his training? Or is he even the real Kalki? Or is he the imposter? This question in the book, is he even the real Kalki, had me hooked. I'm like, who is Kalki? Who's Kalki? Who's Kalki? And I do not ask me what a roller coaster I have been on because it was crazy. Now I would like to tell you about the author who had me on this roller coaster ride. And this is the author Harsheath. You can find him on his Instagram page and I'll put the link in my description. So I'll just read you guys about the author note. Harsheath Chauhan is a 22-year-old double majoring in psychology and creative writing from the US. Combining his interest in Indian mythology with superheroes, Harsheath spent most of his early adolescence using his action figures to create stories of mythical beings based in modern-day India. Through years of ideation, Harsheath has built a whole story universe. Using these stories, he has finished working on the first book in his debut series, Kaliyuga. Among other things, Harsheath is also an ultra-runner and uses running as an opportunity to brainstorm ideas. He loves to connect with his readers. Reach out to him on Instagram at @authorharsheath. And as the author's notes say that this is like a series, Kaliyuga. The second book of this, the next part of this book is going to be out in December or somewhere around that time. That's what the author told me. So you guys should definitely read the first part before that because the second book is going to be even better. So towards the review, I open the book and I am like crazy confused because we are exposed to Gautam Yadav, the protagonist of our book, and we discuss his confusion, his fear, his dilemma, not understanding whether he's the chosen one or just schizophrenic. But around minute, there is another theory. What if he's just schizophrenic and he's not the real? Okay. There goes another theory. Like, I tell you guys, my theories of the book. I have like the whole book is in annotations. I will show it to you. My whole book is filled with annotations. Annotations like these. Let me show you more. This is like one of the more better annotations. Where is my annotations where I went crazy? Here and here. There were so many theories I made. There were so many annotations I did. I am crazy for this book. I was like, what is happening? Look, here goes the damn annotation. So my theories are like never ending for this book. I will forever have it. I am waiting for the second part so eagerly because I am confused. And then came the part where we are introduced to the term Kalki. And me personally, I am not much into Hindu mythology, and this was my first book in that genre, and I was very confused. And I'm like, I need the author's help. So I texted the author, and they were very cooperative. He was very cooperative and supportive, and he cleared out every theory, every doubt I had. And thank you so much for that. Now comes the part which I truly adored: energy pack scenes. Like, if you are someone who is into jaw-dropping intense scenes, then this book is definitely for you. Like, I could feel the adrenaline, the energy, everything through the book. Like, I am reading the pages and I can feel the character's rage, his fury, his everything. And I am like, oh my god, what is happening? Like, I would compare the experience to a real life movie. Like, you're sitting in a hall, there is music blasting in your ears, dialogues blasting in your ears, and you're watching the movie. It will like that and better than that. And the author's ability to show scenes in an Indian way. Like, I could hear the drums, could hear the Indian tune in it. Because if you are someone like me and you understand what I'm saying, you know how it is hard to find. Like, it was a kind of a Bahubali vibe while reading this book. Like, I'll tell you what it exactly was. It was a live action Bollywood Indian mythology. And it hits so hard, so amazingly. It's like chef's kiss. Next, I loved how the author keeps toying with his readers. He's like writing, and I'm sure he was wickedly smiling and smirking, like, I am toying with you. I am writing something that you won't get the context of, and I will keep toying with you, and I will keep rotating the story, and I will keep twisting it so much that you will get frustrated, and at the same time you won't be able to leave the book because it is so intriguing. That ability is out of the world. And then the ability of the author to play with their audience. Like, he gives out everything yet gives out nothing. And you are like reading the book. Even in the blurb, you must have heard while I was reading that Gotham and Kalki are very related. But he has put out everything on a plate, but yet we can't see anything at all. And you're like, okay, so Gotham is Kalki, but Gotham isn't Kalki. You are clicking on the all of the above options at this time. I was confused the whole time, intrigued the whole time. You don't know my dilemma, and I want you to read this book to tell me if you feel the same way. And now towards the parts which I quite didn't appreciate. So first of all, like, when you open this book, you go on a page where there is a list of characters. I think this is very irrelevant personally, and I have written the annotation here. I'll just read it out to you. It's like kind of losing aura points because there are too many characters, and like, when I didn't start reading the book, I didn't know if the author could do justice to these many characters. So I was very confused. Like, there are 37 names in the start of the book, and like, while reading, my focus was shifting. Like, when you read a book and a new name pops up, you want to read more, and you're like, okay, I'll understand while reading the book what this character is, how it's related to the protagonist and all. But I saw a name, I was like, okay, this was there in the character book list, and I went back there and I started reading who is this character. That breaks flow, and that is like, personally, I don't like that thing. And in the second point that I'm going to put forward, opinions might differ, but me personally, I have no idea about Hindu mythology. This book is based on it. So I guess a little introduction or an epilogue kind of thing should have been there for like the Hindu mythology, telling who is Kalki, because I was very confused. I contacted the author and I was like, okay, who is Kalki? Is he like, I was thinking that it is the goddess Kali, and then he's like, no, that is totally different, and then he told me what it is. So I guess there should be a little epilogue for the people who are very new to Hindu mythology. Other than these 2 points, I totally love the book. And then I forgot one very important point: the ability of the author to give Bollywood references. I am reading and I'm like, oh my god, this is like that movie, and I'm like, oh my god, this is from that movie. It is like so amazing. Not only Bollywood, the author talks about real life issues as well. because I was reading, I was like, this is so real. And then the characters. The book's characters are so real. They are flawed, they are corrupted, they are amazing, they feel real. You are not like, this is the protagonist, so I cannot hate them. They're all rainbows and sprinkles. No, they're not rainbows and sprinkles, they're real. They're very real. Like if someone came to me and told me that the book Kaliyuga is real, here I said Kaliyuga again. If someone came and told me the book Kaliyuga is real, I would be like, yes, I will believe them. Because the characters are so real, I'm like, okay, their personalities are very, very understandable, very human. You're not like, if they're the protagonist, I can never hate them. No, you can hate Gotham. I almost gave out a spoiler. Anyways, that is it. An unorganized review of the book Kaliyuga. And as I said, this is very chaotic for me. I want you guys to read the book because this is amazing. This is so much, so much. It is thrilling, it is exciting, takes one on a roller coaster journey. And if you are like someone who enjoys Hindu mythology, please read this. This book is amazing. You can get it from Amazon. I will put the link in the description. Do click it, check it out, and share it with your friends. And I guess that's it for the review. So thank you for watching, and thank you to the author for giving me a chance to read this book and review it. I am forever grateful to you for sending this book and hearing out my theories. So that's it. Share this video with your bookworm friends, subscribe to my channel, and do let me know which book is your favorite or any book that you like me to review in the future. And up until next time, bye bye.